proudest moments I had as a teacher was when my students came in third place with a Philadelphia radio station Christmas choir competition. We won $1,000, and instead of keeping the money for our own program, the students and I decided to give back that money to a school that is less fortunate than ours and help their music department. So we contacted Ronhurst Elementary School. We found out that they needed equipment for drumming and almost like a stomp experience that they have in their general music classroom. So we purchased all the equipment, we took a bus and field trip to their school, we performed for them and they performed for us. And it was a really great opportunity that I think the students will remember forever. A unique teaching methodology that I use in my classroom is something that students use on a daily basis, and it's their smartphone or cell phone or smart device. Students are always using them constantly, and it's that technology that we can use in our classrooms to help students utilize music at home. So I have a thing where I call a BYOD day, Bring Your Own Device Day, that was actually implemented by our principal. And I found ways to use applications to help students learn music theory, music history, and really kind of use applications in a education setting. So in my classroom, I have days where I have students come in, they bring their devices, and we have a lot of fun, and then they end up going home and playing with their devices and applications at home as well. One of the most significant challenges that I think any music teacher faces is dealing with disappointment. You have students that audition for solos and might not get it. You have students that try out or be a part of adjudications or festivals, and they might not always get first place. So trying to make a positive out of a negative. For example, when my students came in third place with a competition, we won prize money, and instead of having disappointment with getting third place, we decided to make the positive out of it and donate that money to a school that's less fortunate than ours. With that, we kind of faced that challenge and created a positive that lasted for us the entire school year. Some ways that I try to create a positive impact in my school district and community is by getting my students' performances out there for the community to see, whether we're attending different events throughout the year. But I try to get us in the newspapers as much as I can so that I can show community members and the school district how important our program is. Other ways that I have made a positive impact in my music classroom is inviting students to bring other talents into the classroom other than singing. I have a few students that play instruments, whether it's violin or trombone or bass, and I tell them, let's incorporate that into a song. And so I try to make sure that I find repertoire that can feature those students. I also try to make sure that I try to develop at least 3 select ensembles so that I can feature more students. I want students to be able to have opportunities to showcase themselves and to showcase what a wonderful school and music department we have. Because the students are future community members that will judge whether or not music is important in their school districts. And I want them to see the positive impact music can have in their community.